Welcome back, guys, to episode 5 of SkyFactory. Um, and today, this episode, I think we kind of left off at a good time. The last one, finally, I was able to build like the dirt all the way around. Kind of just getting it all the way around, and then we'll, build out. Which I'm gonna, fence it off. That way, any mobs that spawn, out there, in the wilderness, whatever, they won't be able to creep up on me. But this episode, I think I'm gonna mainly focus on trying to get some more cobblestone, doing the mulch for the bonsais, which I'm gonna reorganize those as well while I do them. I kind of started building out this way for like growing my trees, um, and now I'm gonna build out this way some for like my bonsai trees and stuff like that. All right, so it's kind of the start of a little platform for them. I mean, it's gonna be bigger later, probably. I don't know. Just depends on how I want to do it. And yeah, last episode we left off, I think, with the jungle tree trying to get some cocoa beans for the mulch. I happened to get those. So if let's look. So I need sticks and then cocoa bean, which I guess makes sense. So I can do at least two more, which will give me four, so that'll be six total. And for this one, I need biofuel, which I need a crusher. And I guess a crusher will basically just be for all of them. Oh my goodness. Okay. Um, osmium. I need to make this thing. Oh goodness. And I need redstone. Okay. Osmium amber. Alright, well, I need quartz and nickel and copper. So, let's just start out like this for now. Okay. Don't get too. I want to get too excited. I definitely need clay, so I'm gonna go ahead and break that one. Put another clay and another iron, and then oh no, all right, boom, boom, done. Put our apple tree here. Uh, our dirt tree. Oh, that's right. Alright, our dirt tree next to our clay, and then we'll do iron and another two iron, right? Iron, need iron, I'm sure. Keep our tools up. Should give us a bit more stuff now. Um, yeah. Okay, and grab the acorns. Dadgummit. I need to clear this inventory. Hold on. Alright, inventory a little bit more clear. I'm going to get started. I think I'm trying to upgrade the mulch, so I want the biofuel. Where's my iron stuff at? I want the biofuel. We should get that. We need a crusher. To make the crusher, we need steel casing, which is steel ingots, blah blah blah. So we had to do it. We're gonna have to tackle this one at a time. So clearly we need this one, the osmium ingot, for the steel casing and this. So we're gonna need this to turn it. But first, let's focus on trying to get this ingot. So it looks like to get it we need the amber, which there's not a tree for it. You just have to make the amber, which the easiest way. Well, is there a tree for it? Hold up. There must be a tree for it then. Let's see. Osmium. So you need molten osmium on a mineral sapling. So this might be the easiest way to go about it then. But first we need this to melt down anyways. So let's see. So we need iron. We got iron. We don't have quartz. We don't have copper, and we don't have nickel. So if I would have to guess correctly, copper would be the easiest one to get. Copper on a spruce. We want to. Oh, okay, buddy. Yeah, I know, but where's the ingot at? Copper ingot, copper ingot. Where are you at? I guess I could have literally clicked on any of these and then just clicked copper ingot. So we need copper amber. Copper amber is red sand, clay, sand, and petrified, which we all have except for the red sand. So to get the red sand, we need to cauldron a sand with red dyed water. So let's tackle that first. Yes, sir. Just take that red dye water with a piece of sand. Then we got red sand. Nice. Copper amber. Yes, sir. Smelt that, and then we can, you know, melt it down onto a spruce. Alright. On my toot. Copper. And then I'm just going to plant it over there to quickly get some copper resin. Yep. Thank you. So, yeah. Get this resin and then move on to the next one, which I think is nickel. Alright, looks like this is nickel, so I need brown dye, of course. I need some more cocoa beans, bone, sand, petrified. Alright. Oh, crap. Alright, so now we have the nickel sapling. So let's get the resin from it real quick. Collect this bone stuff from the bone sapling. But yeah. Let's collect this nickel resin real quick, and then the last one I think is the quartz, which if I remember correctly, I think that's the hardest one out of all of them. Bad news. I had gotten the nickel and the copper one done for this this crusher, which if we look right here, it is for the amber, the osmium amber. The only thing is that the quartz resin is going to be the hardest thing, because I need a quartz sapling. And if we go here to quartz sapling, so quartz sapling is a quartz which I can get from a redstone, or not redstone, sorry, netherrack sapling, which that's not a big deal. I mean, once I get diamond and gold, it shouldn't be a big deal. Redstone and make a netherrack, which I think the netherrack shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, it's like redstone amber with some lava. But anyways, to go back to the main point. That's not going to be the hardest thing about this, and obviously getting 2 netherracks isn't either, because, but either way, I'm not going to be able to go into the nether like normal. I think on here you have to, I believe, if we go to achievements, Age of Exploration, there we go. So, for the nether, craft, place, and eat a nether cake to go to the nether. So I cannot just build a regular portal. No, that's not how it's going to work. But either way, it shouldn't be too hard to get netherrack and quartz. But this is the hard part. So the magma slime crystal, I need to smelt down a slimy magma mud. But if it's going to be hard to get to the nether, how do I get the magma cream? Well, it shouldn't be too, I mean, it's not going to be too bad. I shouldn't have to go to nether for any of this. I'll need a slime ball and blaze powder. For blaze powder, I can get that from a glowstone sapling. Thank God. Now, to make a glowstone sapling, I'm not too sure. I didn't delve that deep into it. But if we go back here, the hard part is going to be getting a slime ball. So slime ball, I need a magma slime sapling, which is blue slime sapling, which, I mean, is just lapis. I need lapis. But it has to be dipped in milk. And so does the block itself. So I need a green slimy dirt, which is this, which is a cactus. So I need to get cactus from the market. That's going to be my only way, which I'll need 8 vines, which I have a jungle tree. So it should be too hard to get the vines, but I'm going to get cactus, like I said. And that also has to be dipped in. And voila. Look at that. First tree out in the new world. Well, I say new world. Out in the world. First tree to exist. Outside of my little workshop. I don't know if that's going to be enough. To get them to start growing or not. I'm not sure. Screw that. I would just... Okay, I've been waiting for a little bit. Nothing spawned. I mean, I'm assuming it's just going to be randomly. At some point they'll start spawning or whatever. When I'm not paying attention, I'm sure of. Instead of just waiting for it, I'll probably get some other stuff done. Like expanding the bonsais further out. And like I said, I can't really do much. I can't upgrade the mulch without the biofuel, which I need a crusher for. Which to make a crusher, I need a certain ingot that requires quartz resin, which quartz sapling requires slime, which slime requires cactus dipped in milk, and you know, so on and so on, and we don't have milk, so I gotta wait on milk. Unless there is another way to make milk, which hold on, let me keep that up so I don't lose track of what I'm doing. Oh, nope. That is not what I meant. Okay. Milk. I didn't say anything about milk. I guess I can go ahead and make a market. Snooky. Okay guys, I think this is going to be it for this video. It wasn't a very productive video. A lot of it I'm probably going to be cutting out, so you probably won't see a whole lot. Just the main stuff. So, I think in between videos I'm going to work on getting some vines for the cactus, and then obviously um, waiting for like a cow or well, it has to be a cow. I'm waiting for a cow to spawn anyways. Um, and I also made this right here, this market, so this will allow me to get the cactus that I need. I need 8 vines, as you can see, so that's why I'm going to sit over there with the jungle tree, try to get some more jungle saplings, and then get vines from that. So, and I know you're probably asking how you get vines from a jungle tree, how am I going to get them quickly and all that. Well, if I take a jungle tree sapling, I'm pretty sure, and put it on this drying rack, I should get some vines from that. And then from there, I can attach the vines to the jungle tree and get even more vines that way, or just keep putting jungle saplings on the drying racks. Anyways, that's it for this video. Sorry it wasn't all that productive. I mean, I guess we did the main reason why I'm doing this series and expanding the dirt, so we were able to do that, quite a bit more. It looks a whole lot better now. A lot more space on that side. But other than that, I wasn't able to really do much besides get a few more saplings like the bone, copper, and nickel to create this crusher that I need to make better mulch. Anyways, hopefully the next episode will be more productive. Like I said, I'll probably, in between episodes, I'll probably try to make sure a cow spawns in so I can get some milk and work on trying to get this cactus. So I'll see you all in the next one.